Welcome again. I'm Dave Longtime, and this is Romancing the Stove. Hey, so this is going to be about the extent of my German cooking. Sorry, I've never learned much about German food, but we are going to do a quick, simple lunch, just a sandwich. We're going to do a Reuben sandwich, which is actually quite delicious and very easy to make. So right now, I'll show you what I have here. I went to the market today and I picked up some sliced corned beef. I've got 2 pieces of Swiss cheese. I've got some sauerkraut. So basically I bought sauerkraut in a bag. Nothing fancy because I'm just serving sauerkraut on a sandwich. I've rinsed the brine off it and I've added caraway seed. That's as far as I've gone with the sauerkraut. I've got some Thousand Island dressing and I've got 2 pieces of pumpernickel bread. So what we're going to start out doing here is, because I want the outside of my bread to brown, so I'm going to heat up my stove. Okay, I get that going on low. I'm going to butter 2 pieces of bread, just like so, because I want these to get crisp on the outside. Nothing better than a nice Reuben sandwich. It's going to be hot, it's going to be crunchy, and it's going to taste delicious. Okay, just like so. You can see I buttered both sides. I'm going to put them in the skillet. I'm going to start letting those go right now. I'm going to take my corned beef. So, you know what? I've got a 1/4 pound of corned beef here, and I don't know that I need it all. We will take a look once we put it in the stove. We're gonna put it. We have nothing in the pan right now. There's no oil or anything in it. So we've taken the corned beef, and I am actually going to use the whole 1/4 pound. I'm going to put it right in there. We're going to let that heat up. It doesn't have to get extremely cooked. It's already cooked. All I want to do is heat it through. Next, I'm going to take my sauerkraut. My sauerkraut, I want that hot also, so I'm going to put that right in the center of the pan. I'm going to heat that up also. Okay? While all that is heating up, we are going to take my Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese is really going to make this, set this off. And we'll put it right on top of the sauerkraut. We're going to let that melt on there. So right now, everything is a 1 skillet operation here. I can take, and I'm looking at my bread right now. It's not terribly done yet. My sauerkraut's getting hot. My corned beef is getting hot. I'm going to flip it over. Let it get hot through and through. Just like so. It doesn't take, we're probably looking at about a 5 to 10 minute meal here. And it's well worth the effort to do this. You can make one for your partner and one for yourself. You're going to make somebody very happy. They're just really incredible sandwiches. Without a whole lot of fuss, without a whole lot of cleanup. It's like I say, it's all in one pan. I see my cheese is getting melty. My corned beef is starting to warm up nicely. And that's going to be the longest part of it, is getting these taken care of. So, like I say, being a German sandwich, and I know I'm taking this out of a film that came out of Austria, but at one time that would have been Germany also. So I actually was going to have my wife take some old curtains out of the living room and make myself a pair of lederhosen so I could have worn for you today. But we didn't go that far. And everything seems to be looking pretty tasty here. Typically, I would cook my own brisket, my own corned beef, and sliced it myself and used a little bit thicker, but it's not going to make much of a difference. It's this is thin sliced for sandwiches, and it'll work just fine. And we're just letting that heat up a little bit right now, and we're going to be back with you in a minute. Just for a second. Okay, so that just took a couple minutes. So now I'm going to take my bread. I'm going to set it on the cutting board. It's a little bit toasty there. It's going to work out perfect. I am going to take my corned beef and I am going to place it on my bread. Man, that looks so good right now. I can almost eat that just like that. Again, just to spare myself from dropping anything on the floor and having to clean up the floor, I'm going to take my sauerkraut and I'm going to place it right on there. Looks like I've got a little melted cheese in there. I'm going to take that like so. That's going to be done. And I'm going to take my other piece of bread right like so. So, what I'm going to do now, like I say, and you can see that I've used a really good pumpernickel bread. You know, pumpernickel comes in small loaves. You don't have to get a whole lot if you don't. If you aren't going to eat pumpernickel other than that. But there's nothing better than in the morning eating pumpernickel with butter and peanut butter on it. It's just an incredible breakfast. But we're going to take our Thousand Island dressing and we're going to spread it on like so. You can put quite a bit on. You know, I'm just want to put a liberal amount on there. Just like so. I am going to take that. I am going to put it on like so. And I am going to cut that in half. I will take my spatula, put it on a plate, and there we go. We have a perfect Reuben sandwich. That probably didn't take, maybe at the most 10 minutes, but it's going to be well worth the time that it took to make that. So, first of all, I want to have my wife Annette come over here and give this a taste. Come on over here, babe. Right here, go ahead and try one on for size. See what you think. Like I say, it should be hot, it's gooey, and
Crispy.
There's nothing better for a cold day, a hot sandwich, and the one you love. Okay, so that's going to be it for tonight. So, I have a way to sign off today. So long, farewell. I'd hate to say goodbye. It's time to go, and I must say goodbye. So long, farewell. And Luke, Katie, and Lionel, I'm also doing my audition for American Idol. So if you don't like it, you can eat crap and bark at the moon. So long. Oh, wait a minute. What's that I hear? You like my audition? I've got a golden ticket. I'm going to Hollywood. I'm going to Hollywood.